It's been more than 2 years now. Markets are trading in range bound, markets are volatile. It is really testing the patience of retail investors. Along with it, if you want to invest in a direct stock, it is not easy for all the investors. Friends, trust me, it is not a cakewalk for all the investors. If you want to invest in a direct stock, you should have right knowledge, skill, time and effort, or else you cannot create wealth in stock market. Then investing into the mutual fund is one of the best option. Once you invest your money into the mutual fund, you'll be getting three benefit. The first one is professional management. Once you invest your money into the mutual fund, your money will be managed by the professional fund managers, experts. They will be having 10-15 years of experience in the industry. They will be having a team so that they can track every market, they can track every sector, they can track every stocks. So when they will buy and sell our stocks, obviously they will add some value to our portfolio. It is not easy for all the retail investors. The second one is diversification. Once you invest into the mutual fund, your money will be diversified into across the industry, across the sector, including IT, pharma, banking, and many more. So it is not easy for all the retail investors to diversify like this. The third one is rupee cost averaging. Once you invest into the mutual fund, once you invest via SIP mode, you no need to worry about the market volatility. So during the correction time, you will get higher units. During the bull market, you will get less units. Automatically, your investment will get an average. This is how you're going to get three major benefit once you invest in a mutual fund. Friends, many people think that we cannot create huge wealth in the mutual fund. Many people think that we cannot create a multi-bagger return in mutual fund. Friends, today I am going to discuss about three small cap category mutual funds which have created huge wealth for investors, which have created a multi-bagger return for their investors from last 4 years. Let's get started. The first scheme is which is Canara Robeco Small Cap Mutual Fund, which was launched in 2019. It's been 4 years now. If you look at the AUM, asset under management as on 2023 March, which is 5,000 crores. If you look at the expense ratio, which is 0.41 percentage, which is very less if you compare to other small cap category mutual fund. If you look at the asset allocation, 95% of allocation into equity market, 5% of allocation into debt market. Within equity, 64% of allocation into small cap, 24% of allocation into mid cap, 7% of allocation into large cap. Fund has got highest exposure in small cap as it is a small cap mutual fund. Fund has got good diversification into small, mid and large cap. Friends, if you look at the top 5 sectors, so 19% of allocation into service, 18% of allocation into financials, so 13% of allocation into capital goods, 11% of allocation into materials, 6% of allocation into healthcare. Friends, if you look at the top 10 stocks, KEI Industries Limited, Serra Sanitary Ware Limited, Equitas Small Finance Bank Limited, Ultratech Cement, Multi Commodity Exchange, City Union Bank, PNC Infratech Limited, KEC International Limited, PVR Limited, Schaeffler India Limited. Friends, if you look at the return, since inception, the fund has generated 27% of return, which is very good. If you have done 1 lakh rupees SIP in the scheme since inception, now your investment value will be 48 lakh, market value will be 85 lakh. In next 1 year, this fund is going to generate same return for next 1 year. Your 1 lakh rupees SIP will become 1 crore 20 lakh rupees. This is how this fund has generated huge wealth for the investors. This is how power of compounding will create miracles in your investment journey. Friends, in spite of market volatility, the fund is generating good return for the investors. The major reason is they are having good diversification into across the industry, across the sector. They don't have too much of exposure in single stocks and single sector. That's the reason they are able to generate good return for the investors. The second scheme is which is Edelweiss Small Cap Mutual Fund, which was launched in 2019. It's been 4 years now. If you look at the AUM, asset under management as on 2023 March, which is 1,500 crores. If you look at the expense ratio, which is 0.49 percentage. If you look at the NAV, which is 26. If you look at the asset allocation, 95% of allocation into equity market, 5% of allocation into debt market. So within equity, 2% of allocation into large cap, 28% of allocation into mid cap, 66% of allocation into small cap. Fund has got highest exposure in small cap as it is a small cap mutual fund. If you look at the top 5 sectors, 13% of allocation into capital goods, 12% of allocation into finance, 10% of allocation into service, 9% of allocation into materials, 8% of allocation into healthcare. If you look at the top 10 holdings, Westlife Food World Limited, JB Chemical and Pharmaceutical Limited, KEI Industries Limited, Persistent System Limited, Federal Bank Limited, Navin Florence International Limited, Max Healthcare Institution Limited, Canfin Home Finance, Carborundum Universal Limited, JK Lakshmi Cement Limited. Friends, if you look at the return, since inception, the fund has generated 27% of return. Your 1 lakh rupees SIP, now investment value will become 48 lakh, market value is 85 lakh. So if fund is going to generate same return for next 1 year, your 1 lakh rupees SIP will become 1 crore 20 lakh rupees. This is how this scheme has created a multi-bagger return for the investors. The next scheme is which is Tata Small Cap Mutual Fund, which was launched in 2018. It's been 4 years now. If you look at the AUM, asset under management as on 2023 March, which is 3,512 crores. If you look at the expense ratio, which is 0.29%, which is very less if you compare to other small cap category mutual fund. If you look at the NAV, which is 25. If you look at the asset allocation, 86% of allocation into equity market, 14% of allocation into debt market. Within equity, 81% of allocation into small cap, 5% of allocation into mid cap. Fund doesn't have any exposure in large cap. Friends, if you look at the top 5 sectors, 15% of allocation into service, 13% of allocation into capital goods, 12% of allocation into finance, 9% of allocation into consumer staple, 8% of allocation into chemical. Friends, if you look at the top 10 holdings, IDFC First Bank, Radico Khaitan Limited, Gujarat Pipavav Port Limited, Reddington Limited, DCB Bank, Al Cargo Logistic Limited, BASF India Limited, Kirloskar Limited, Agrotech Food Limited, UDI Asset Management Company. Friends, if you look at the return, since inception, the fund has generated 26% of return, which is very good. If you have done 1 lakh rupees SIP in the scheme since inception, now your investment value will be 48 lakh, market value will be 80 lakh. If fund is going to generate same return for next 1 year, your 1 lakh rupees SIP will become 1 crore 10 lakh rupees. Many investors, they think that we cannot create wealth in the mutual fund. Many investors, they think that we cannot create multi-bagger return in mutual fund. Friends, if you look at the 3 schemes, it's been just 4 years, 5 years now. Within 4-5 years, these schemes have created multi-bagger return for the investors. They have created huge wealth for the investors. That's the reason if you are a working profession, if you don't have enough time to research the stock, then investing into the mutual fund is one of the best option. Friends, if you required any help with regards to mutual fund investment, click on the link below and you can contact me. Friends, I hope you find this video useful. If you like this video, please to subscribe, please to share it with your community. Thank you so much.